September we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone.
Hi friends and welcome to my channel. In today's videos we are going to talk about the Today erasable transparent dashboard from Cloth and Paper, and it was one of the most favorite product in the January box of Cloth and Paper. And so this is my first video in English, so you will apologize me if my pronunciation is not so good. So my first advice is to make the dashboard repositionable. So if you have the version for the ring planner, like the Filofax planner, this is not repositionable, so you can easily make it repositionable and use it as a page marker, just cutting in the correspondence of the holes of the dashboard. So you can, I think that it is very useful, a dashboard that take all the length of the A5 page. As you can see, you can write on the dashboard with an erasable pen, and of course delete the information you have written when you do not need them anymore. One of the use you can make of this dashboard is as a sticky note holder. And actually I'm not so happy about this kind of use about this dashboard, because the sticky notes does not stick very well on this dashboard. Maybe for the treatment they made to the dashboard to make it not transferable. So if you write with a pen on the dashboard, the ink will not transfer on the paper. So I don't know if this is the reason why, but on the back, as you can see, it is impossible to stick any sticky notes, even with washi tape. So my intention was to use the back of the dashboard as a template. So I would stick some sticky notes on the back and use them as a template to write on the front. But it was not possible since they do not stick on the back. So as you can see, they barely stick with the washi tape. So if you would like to use some journaling card or some sticky note as a template on the dashboard, you have to stick them on the front. And even on the front, they do not stick very well. So, but if you secure the journaling card or the sticky note with some washi tape, they will stay there on the front. On the back, nope. So this is one use you can make of the dashboard, and this is also a use that they suggest on the Cloth and Paper YouTube channel as well. For me, it is not so functional because for the reason I already told you. A good use of this kind of dashboard to me is to use it in the middle of your weekly spread, to have more room to take note of your daily task. You can either write directly on the dashboard or stick some sticky notes as well. So maybe if you use the JTD system, so you can have one sticky note for the telephone calls and one other for the urgent matters of the day or things you have to buy, whatever. Also, you can take this note to the next week if you have not completed them in that week. If you instead use daily inserts, The Today dashboard can be used, for example, to take note of the weekly tasks, so things that you want to do in that week, or the priorities for that week, the goals, whatever. My suggestion is to use the Today dashboard with undated daily insert. So I created some templates, one for Monday, one for Tuesday, one for Wednesday, one for each day of the week. And I wrote in the daily spread the recurring tasks and also my time block system. So at 7 p.m., at 7 a.m., I have my morning routine and getting ready for the day. At noon, I have the gym. In the afternoon, I meal prep. So I included in the paper sheet the things that are recurring. So I do not have to write them every week, every Monday, every Tuesday, and so on. So the paper, the undated daily inserts have the recurring tasks. And I use the Today dashboard to take note of things I have to do in that specific day, or the priorities I have to take care of in that specific day, and so on. So in this way, I have a clever use of this dashboard, and I also save some paper. So I do not need to have a sheet for a day, a daily sheet for a day, but I can use a template instead. A similar use is with a plain note paper underneath the dashboard. So in this example of use, I stick some flags on the dashboard. So the urgent things, the to-dos for the day, the errands to do. And I use just a plain grid note paper underneath, just to have a guide to write in a correct way, just to not go up and down with my writing. But similarly to the use of the daily spread, the undated daily spread, if your daily routine is always the same, if it does not change from day to day, you can take note of your schedule on the note paper. So if you every day get ready at 7, every day at 9 check mails, every day at 11 go to gym or go for a walk. So you have this schedule on the note paper that does not change, and you can cross the things when you have done. And take note of the daily to-dos and the daily priorities day by day. Of course, this is a clever use of the dashboard if you do not need to track this kind of task. So you do not need to store this kind of information for future. One of my favorite use of this dashboard is to use it as an inbox dashboard. So you can both write directly on it and then delete the things once you transferred the information into the place where it belongs, or use always the post-it. For the inbox, I like to use very small sticky notes so that I can take note of the information I need and then transfer the little sticky notes to the page where it belongs without cover too much information in the for example, in the weekly sheet, in the weekly spread, or in the monthly spread. So this is the size I like for the inbox, so that I can just transfer this little sheet without covering too much information. As a matter of fact, as an inbox, I prefer to use something with a pocket, so can I slide in the paper I need to review in a second time. A very useful use of this dashboard is to take note on it, maybe with sticky notes, of your morning and evening routine, or night routine, or even morning and afternoon routine if you maybe have a new job and with a recurring task you need to do daily and need to have a checklist of what to do, or maybe you are trying to build new habits. So this is a good way to have a track of what you have to do on a daily basis. Speaking about to-dos, so another way to use this dashboard is with a to-do sheet underneath, so where you can stick top three tabbed sticky notes and for take note of your priorities for that day, and then take note of the other to-dos you have to do in that specific day. Again, as told before, this is a useful way to use this dashboard if you do not need to take track or keep track of what you have done in a specific day or in a specific week, or you maybe keep track of this kind of things in another file or in another spread. So it is just something you need to have under your eyes to remember what you have to do, what you have done, and save some paper again. But if you do not need to take track or keep track of what you have done in a specific day, so this is a good use to save some paper sheet and use this dashboard in a very useful and clever way. Finally, a bonus tip. If you want to use the dashboard as a sticky note holder, since it is not very good, the Today dashboard, you can use transparent top tab dashboard divider from cloth and paper. So the sticky notes stick very well on this kind of dividers, or you can use with the sticky notes underneath and just have something you can see through anyway. But there is something you cannot do with this kind of dividers, and that is writing on them. So I'm just giving you an example with these dividers that my daughter already ruined, and so it is not erasable. Do not do it at home, please. So I hope you liked the video, and I look forward to reading your comments about how you are going to use this dashboard. Bye!